Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. Got a little short video today. I don't think this one's going to be too long. Sales have been a little slow the last couple of days, so I need to get to listing. I mentioned in a video the other day that since I've been on I won't call it vacation, since I was out of town and all that, I hadn't really done a whole lot of listing over the last couple weeks. So today I just got to it, got a bunch of things listed. I think I did 8 to 12 items. Actually, let's scroll through some of the newest items that I just listed in my store. So looking at my list here, there's 9 items here, and I'll scroll through it on the side of the screen. I'll put it in as a pop-up. I listed a Steve Young autographed mini helmet, just got that authenticated, and another autograph from an ex-Phoenix Suns player called Neil Walk. He passed away like 6 years ago, and there's not a whole lot of autographs of his out there, so I went ahead and got that authenticated and listed. Then a few other miscellaneous things, some trains that I picked up for $1 a piece, a brand new old stock Snoopy snow cone machine from 1999, an Oregon Ducks golf head cover, a card of Eddie Matthews that has a silver coin in it, a box of basketball cards, a golf bobblehead, and some Arctic gloves. Yeah, you don't need those here in Arizona. It was, I think, 106 today, but I found some Arctic snow gloves like people use when they go ice fishing and stuff like that. How they got to Arizona, I don't know. These were brand new. Picked them up for a few bucks, and I listed them, looking at my screen, for $25. So, yeah, I got 9 things blasted out of here in the last hour. Got those listed. Got to get back to listing regularly, and this is part of what I need to get going through. So, yeah, let's go over some of the games that I picked up. Most of these, if not all of them, I picked up before I had to go on that trip out of town. So I'm just getting to them today, and yeah, let's see the kind of stuff that I've picked up. Like most of you, I'm always looking for new sealed board games, and you know, they can really vary in price around here. There's one store I go to that a lot of their games, they price at 75 cents. You'll see a couple of them that I show up here. Other times they can go up to $5, $7. I see them priced $12 for like any new game at certain stores. Each store around here kind of has their own pricing strategy, so you got to know which ones are the better ones and hit those ones more often. A lot of these games aren't real expensive. Like, we'll look at Wits and Wagers for an example. I already pulled the price tag off of this one, but I probably paid no more than $4 for this because I know this is a fairly inexpensive game. A lot of these, it will take until like Christmas before the price kind of goes up a little bit. Always have to check the pricing on Amazon to see what holiday pricing is. And what's nice on Amazon is you can bring up the chart and you can see what last November and December this game was selling for to see if the price goes up enough to make it worth selling on there. Otherwise, what I do with a lot of these games is I end up going to my antique booth. Usually sometime in early November, I'll put a big section of sealed puzzles and games, things that don't sell for a whole lot online or just don't sell really well or really quickly, and I'll put them out there for like 10 or 12 bucks a piece. So a lot of these I know will already go out there, and I've already been making a pile. Usually each year I have 20, 30, even 40 games sometimes that I take out there that are brand new and sealed, and then I blow them out at my booth knowing that people are going to use them for Christmas gifts. So yeah, let's get into these. Like I said, Wits and Wagers is one. There's a lot of these on Amazon. I believe the Amazon price was like $11 or $12. So it's not really even worth listing it on there. After fees, you're only making a couple dollars. Since I paid like $3 or $3.50 for it, I'll take it out to my booth. If I sell it for $10 out there, at least I'm netting $5 or $6, and it's a pretty easy sale. I don't have to worry about the shipping part. Same with this one, Wikipedia, and this box is heavy. This probably one box is going to weigh like 3 pounds. So again, shipping would be really expensive on this. It's cheaper. It's going to go out to my booth. And when I'm buying this type of stuff, I don't want to pay more than $3 for it. That's my goal, $3 or less. That way, if I sell it for 10 or 12 in my booth, it at least has enough profit to make it worth doing. Here's another one, Life Junior, and I believe this was one that I did pick up at this one thrift store I go to, and they charge sometimes 75 cents. I'll show you the price tag for a couple of them. But yeah, I think I paid that for it. And again, it's pretty cheap online. This one will be held and then go out to my booth later this year. I'm going to try to find the new ones first. So here's one. We got this new Mastermind, and you can see this one was marked $249. Pretty much the reason I bought it, because this is a newer version. I don't think it's going for a whole lot on Amazon. Again, same sort of situation. So most likely this will be going out to my booth. Not every one of these I've looked up yet. I just brought them in from the garage really. This one here, you see I paid $4.49 for it. It's called Funglish. Again, don't know a whole lot about it, but I'll check. If it's selling for over $20 on Amazon, I will list it there. Hopefully it'll be selling for 20 or more on eBay as well, and I can cross list them. Again, otherwise, it'll go to my booth. Okay, I figured I better look these up real quick rather than just kind of give a general, I'll look it up later. So just look this up on Amazon. The current buy box is $45.99. Really good sell-through rate. There's only 20 some on Amazon, and it sells for over $40, pushing $50 come Christmas time. So price stays pretty consistent year-round. This will get listed on Amazon. Here's another good one. Just looked it up on Amazon. This one's called Guess Who? And this is like the original version. I know they make some specialized one for like Star Wars and some other ones, and I believe those ones are pretty good. This one here has got a price tag on it somewhere, $4.49. Probably bought it the same one as the other game I just showed you. Current price on Amazon is $39.99, so definitely this one will get listed on Amazon. This next one, I think this is the last of the new sealed boxes. This one is called The Joke Game. And just looked it up on Amazon, and the sell-through rate's pretty terrible. It's a rank over 1 million and not a lot of sales history. So this is definitely one that will go in my antique booth. I paid $3 for this one, and then what happens after Christmas, anything that's left over, then I take it over to my local trade shop called Bookman's, and then I try to turn that into merchandise that will sell in my antique booth or on eBay. So it's kind of the little rotation that I've had going for the past several years, and it works out really good. Everything else that's over here is all non-new. Is that the word, non-new? Or used, or just not sealed. Because this is actually a new playset. This is Sleeping Beauty Once Upon a Time playset. And you can see it's got a price tag on there. I did pay up for this one a little bit, $8.49. I believe I looked it up in the store because it was priced higher, and I saw that they were selling for around $30. I think that was the price I saw. So figured if I can at least make 20 bucks on it, it was worth it. It's new and sealed. So yeah, thought this was really cool. Went ahead and picked it up. Again, anything Disney I'll pick up if it's new and sealed. All right, here's another one that I do think that this is new, although it's not wrapped. I don't think these were originally, but these ends are still like glued shut. So I believe this is a brand new Whammo Frisbee Golf. Paid $6.49 for this one. Haven't done too much research, again, on a lot of these. But yeah, picked this up, and I think it'll be a good flip. This next one's the first one that I got from the thrift store. It's like a little local mom and pop shop, and their prices are really cheap. So you can see right here, see if it'll focus for you. Miscellaneous, 99 cents. So yeah, this one was $1. It's an NFL Monopoly, and I looked inside just to make sure that it had the playing pieces, because that's always the part that seems to be missing in Monopoly games. I think people buy them, take the pieces out that they want, and redonate the game. Don't do that. Just toss it. If you're going to keep the pieces, just toss the rest so resellers don't have to deal with it. Nobody wants to buy an incomplete game. So yeah, this will probably go in my antique booth. A lot of the used Monopolies aren't worth what they used to be. Some are, but very few. So generally games like this will go in my antique booth for anywhere from $12.95 to $19.95. I just kind of check comps on eBay and make sure I'm at the lower end of what the comps are. Next game is Ticket to Ride. This one I paid $3 for at my favorite thrift store. Most of their board games are either $2 or $3. I didn't even check it to see if it was complete. It's still sealed closed. I think this brand I'm gated on Amazon, so I can't even sell it there. And I know I've taken a couple of these games over to Bookman's before. They always take this type of game. It's the kind of ones that do really well there. So I will still check it, make sure it's complete. I don't want to take items that are incomplete there because they have been checking to make sure all the pieces are there recently. So I got this for $3. I'll turn it into some trade over there and then turn it into something that I can resell. Next, we got two of these. These are Tripoli. It's the game of Michigan Rummy, Hearts, and Poker. And this is just like their standard version. Has like the deluxe mat. I like to find the turntable Tripoli games. And generally around Christmas time, those sell like crazy. I think last year I sold probably a dozen of those turntable games. I was finding them, it seemed like, every week. And one of these I bought for $4.49. Let me see if this one still has the price tag on it. $4.49. So same price. This one, I believe I opened up and it's still brand new inside. This one, I haven't even opened. It's still sealed. And I believe I have 2 or 3 of these in my inventory already. So I will still process them, see if they're complete, and yeah, get these listed. I think they sell for $20-25, somewhere in that range. Here's another game. This one did come from my favorite store, but this one they priced $4. They marked this one up a little bit. It's called Dominion by Rio Grande Games. And again, I think I'm gated on Amazon from selling this. This game has a lot of pieces, and it's also very heavy. It probably weighs at least 3 pounds. Probably have to ship at like a 4-pound rate, so you're gonna have to charge a lot for shipping on this. And generally, same kind of thing with this is most of the time, if it's not selling for at least $30 or more on eBay, especially used games, if I'm gonna have to go through them, take all the pictures, list them, and ship them, I want to get at least $30 for it. So if it doesn't sell for that, it's going over to Bookman's and I'll get trade or sell it on eBay for hopefully more than 30 bucks. I'd rather do that. Now I got all the long boxes, and honestly, I hate shipping these because they don't fit in any standard box. You got to Frankenbox a couple together. Not too much work. I do it quite a bit, but again, it's got to be over $30 to be worth my time to spend the extra time Frankenboxing something. So it'll either go in my booth or go over to Bookman's. Those are the two choices that I have on most of these. And you can see this is another one from that little mom and pop shop. 75 cents, and I only bought this one because it was the original Battleship. This one, I don't know about original, but this one is a vintage version, and the box is dated 1984. So again, I'll open it up, check out, make sure it has all the pieces in there, at least most of the pieces. If it's short a few red or white little marker tokens, that's fine. But yeah, this will either go in my booth, probably, most likely it's going to go in my booth for like 15 bucks. We have a few different Monopoly games. I always pick up themed Monopolies. They sell pretty well in my booth. Again, anywhere from that $12.95 to $19.95. And first up, we got Dog Monopoly. And I already went through and looked in this one. It was marked $4.49. All the pieces were in there, really good condition. And yeah, something like this was probably $15 in my booth. Same with this one here. We got the Golf Edition. What I do in the store, just like I said, is I open it up, just make sure that the tokens are in there. If the tokens are in there, usually the game is complete. It's been pretty rare through the years that it's missing one card or something like that. It has happened, but yeah, generally if the tokens are in there, you're good to go. This one was $2 at my favorite thrift store, and again, this will probably go to my booth. It's got a lot of tape on it. The problem is, if I peel this tape off, it is going to tear the cover off the game. The type of tape they use there sticks really good. If you try to remove it, if you heat it up to remove it, it's really sticky on the cover, and the Goo Gone and stuff doesn't get it off really well, and if you do, it still messes up the front anyway. So big explanation here, but yeah, this one I usually don't tend to buy them if they have tape across the front of the game, because I know it usually ruins it when you take it off. Here's one that should go well in my booth. This is the Family Guy version of Monopoly. I'll have to look this one up on eBay and Amazon first. And this one was $6.49. All I did was make sure that it had the tokens in there, and I was actually surprised that it did have the game tokens in this one. I actually expected them to be gone. So just looked it up real quick. On Amazon, the cheapest one is $38 with shipping included. On eBay, about 30 bucks shipping included. So you're really only selling it for about $18 to $20 because, you know, this is going to cost you 10 or 12 bucks to ship it out. So this is one that will definitely go to my antique booth because I'll get about the same price, if not more, go in my booth for 20 bucks. I had never found a vintage aggravation game, and I found two in like the same week. One is like one of the original games from 1972, this one here on the top. It was complete, and actually I was really amazed that it still had the original marbles, still had the sorter box in here. If you ever played Aggravation, it's kind of a fun game. We played the other night because my daughter had never played Aggravation. Made her do it. So yeah, you got the sorting tray, you got all 6 original dice, 4 of each color of the marbles in the box, game board, and they put the instructions on the back of the box. So this was a no-brainer to buy. I think I already took the price tag off this one. This one here I bought for $2. I'm guessing that Aggravation doesn't sell for a lot on eBay, so these are probably items that will go to my antique booth. The last one I'm going to show you is Stratego. I really enjoyed this game when I was a kid, and I like to pick up the older versions of these. Anything from the 80s and earlier. But when I opened up this one, check this out. It was still factory sealed inside. Both armies still had the factory seal around them. Usually when you find these in the store, these have all come loose. They're all over the box, and you gotta reorganize them. But this one's still brand new inside, never used. And this is the 1986 edition. So this one should be really good. And actually, I believe I found one like this brand new. I say brand new, open box with new sealed inside. And I got like $30 or $40 for it the last time. The box has a little bit of wear. We got one torn corner right here, so I'll disclose all that information and take the right pictures. But really cool when you can find one of these, you know, from the 80s when it still hasn't been used. All right, I think that's it. Like I said, this is going to be a relatively quick video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like seeing the type of games and stuff that I like buying and reselling and the different avenues that I use to sell those. So if you like this type of content, you're not subscribed to this channel, there is a button down below. It's in red, and you can subscribe and get all kinds of content like this. Otherwise, please just give the video a thumbs up, and maybe there was a favorite game you had when you were a kid. Put it down in the comments down below. I'll put which one was my favorite too. So, all right, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.